it is a Black Lion here to bring you some Madden 25 gameplay. And yes, this is the early release, and this is my first time I ever done that, and first time I ever uploading. So this is my very first video, and I thank you so much for taking the time to view my content. And like I said before, this is the early release, so you know the people who got the early release are truly competitive and probably one of the best players there. So this definitely was a really good match. Much respect to my opponent, because he definitely gave me a huge run for my money. And as you see, he has the ball, he had the Seahawks, and I have the greatest team on the planet. Well, they might not be the greatest, but I'm definitely a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. I've been there through the Kyle Bowler days, to the Jamal Lewis days, to the current generation right now. And I'm definitely a huge fan of theirs. I was so happy when they won the Super Bowl. And nobody thought they were going to win but me. And no one thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl but Ravens fans. But as you see, he has the ball currently. And it's third down. He's looking. And he hits his wide receiver for the first down. Excuse me, not the first down, but 4th and inches. And now he got the ball again. And he's calling his plays and making his adjustments and making his reads on my D. And yes, he gets it and hits Marshawn Lynch, and we tackle him. But this is my very first video, and I thank you again for taking the time to view my content. You know, I want to thank every single commentator that's out here doing this, because you definitely inspired me to do this, and I truly appreciate all the work you have done. So, you know, so people like me can be inspired and do this, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I truly do appreciate and much respect to anybody that do this, and much respect to anybody watching. As you see, I throw a touchdown to Jacoby Jones, Mr. Dancing with the Stars. I'm a huge fan of his. Even when he was on Houston, I was a huge fan. I always thought he had talent. I was extremely excited when he came to Baltimore. And a little bit about me is I'm 19 years old. I currently go to community college. I've been boxing for 3.5 years. I got a mean right hook and a jab that'll sting you. And speaking of stinging, my opponent just threw a first down to Golden Tate, and now he rushes in with Marshawn Lynch, and the score is tied up 14-14. And I give it to the best running back in the game. Well, not in the game, but at least in my opinion, one of the most exciting running backs in the game, Ray Rice. And I threw it to Ray Rice again, and he dropped it, and it's just 4th down. I'm looking to make my read, and I hit Jacoby Jones for an amazing 4th down catch. I know that I had to frustrate my opponent, but like I said about me, you know, I've been boxing for 3.5 years. I currently go to community college. I graduated a year earlier than most people, you know. And as you see, I throw a touchdown to another great receiver, Torrey Smith. But like I said before, I graduated earlier because I moved around a lot throughout the years. You know, my mom and dad in and out of divorce and separating and stuff like that. So, you know, I was always a little younger than everybody, and I had to start boxing because the way I grew up, you know, you couldn't defend yourself, people would take advantage of you. And I was one of them kids, you know, who was too nice to do anything. So what I decided to do is pursue the discipline boxing and end up enjoying it and loving it and competing amateurly and doing really well. But as you see, my opponent, it is third quarter. He runs with Russell Wilson, one of the best young talents at the quarterback position. Russell Wilson, he's definitely gonna have a really good career, I hope. And you know, he's gonna take the Seahawks to new success and new heights. And as you see, I have the ball right now. I'm looking to see, to make my reads, to see who can get open. And I throw a lucky pass, but I'm definitely glad that I get it to Torrey Smith, one of the best receivers in the league. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a huge Ravens fan. I truly believe that he's going to have a breakout year, because he's definitely going to have to step up for the departure of Antoine Bolden. As you see, I throw a touchdown to Jacoby Jones, excuse me. You know, and like I said, you know, I'm thankful for everything that I've had and gotten, and everything that I will learn in the future. I appreciate, you know, you guys stopping by to view my content, because like I said before, there's so many people that do this, and they definitely deserve more credit than, you know, a lot of people give them, because it takes a lot of time out of your schedule. At the same time, it's very fun to do, and I'm glad and I'm jumping into this because, you know, guys that definitely made it appealing for, people like me to be able to do this. And as you see, he has the ball. He is close to scoring, and he gives the ball to Marshawn Lynch, but we stopped that with Chris Canty, another really good defender that the Ravens picked up over off season. And as you see, Ladarius Webb makes an interception, a really good cornerback, and we get the ball, and I throw a pass to Thompson, who makes a really good catch, excuse me. And as you see, I have Flacco. I'm looking, trying to make my read, but I decide to scramble, and we get the first down, and that's it. And we just kick the field goal to run the timeout. And thank you again for watching, and remember, guys, keep God in mind at all times when the Black Lantern out.